Now, good morning, students. In this session, we will talk about financial plan. Financial plan also comes under business plan. Financial planning refers to preparation of financial blueprint of an organization for future operations. Now, process of financial planning are: first is determination of financial objectives. Now, in this stage of financial objectives are determined of the organization and for short term and long term. Short term means need of working capital, long term for your acquiring fixed assets. Or then short term objective includes the adequate liquidity that is required by the organization. Like for example, if the company organization needs 5 lakh rupees for liquidity, but it has 10 lakh, then 5 lakh will be waste. Now on the other side, if the company has 3 lakh, then it will require more, 2 lakh more. So this is the second short term. It's a short term objective. Then long term objective means for acquiring of fixed assets. Now determination of financial policies are determined so that the financial plans can be financial objectives can be achieved easily. So it is determined for working capital requirement, policy, credit policy, etc. are there. Third is determination of financial procedures are more clear than policies. It is laid down in order in a job will be performed. Now next step is your objectives of planning. Now first, there are 7 objectives. First objective is to ensure timely availability of finance, that is long term and short term availability of finance. Okay. Now long term finance is needed for purchasing long term fixed assets and capital assets, and so short term is for your working capital. Second is to ensure proper balance of finance and to ensure that the balance of cash should be neither be excess or to be less. Like take an example, if you need 10 lakh rupees as working capital and you have 15 lakh, then 5 lakh is waste. Or it's a vice versa. If you need 10 lakh and you have 5 lakh, then also you will lose your goodwill. Now next is your importance of financial planning. Now first is your help to face eventualities. Now take an example, today those who have excess money, they are earning a lot because of coronavirus. Because why? Because like take an example of pharmaceutical companies. Now pharmaceutical companies, those are big companies, they have excess money. Now India is exporting to around about 30 countries their medicine for corona. So now those who are sound, they are ready to sell. But on the other case, those who don't have excess money, they are not able to sell. Now second, helps in business auction surprises. Now take a business auction, because business uncertainty, the risk is always there in the business. Now like take an example in 2016 when demonetization was there. Today also people are, because of lockout, people are not able to sell their product. Now those organizations which have excess money, they can survive. Then those who don't have their proper financial planning, they can't survive. Third is help in coordination of various business activities such as sales, purchase, production, finance, etc. Now fourth is help to avoiding wastage of finance. Now if you have proper financial planning, so there will be no wastage of finance, because planning is done in advance and you know how much finance you need during a particular period of time. Now fifth is to help the link between the present and the future, because planning is always for the future. So you have to, there should be a proper link between the present and the future. Sixth is your helps in creativity of link between the investment and financing. How much investment you need in future, how much so it helps in investing decision, how much finance you need at present. So financial planning helps it. And there is a financial capital control. So controlling bring actual result to the desired result. What are your standards? So where deviation is, so it helps in controlling the financial planning. Financial planning helps in financial control also.